No one's disrespecting that nigga. He just not good enough. When Steve Kerr told that nigga to go sit down, it's because he wasn't making his shots, my nigga. He went a whole offs, not making shit, went into the fucking Olympics, still not making shit. Steve Kerr put that man in the lineup, he would have been a traitor, my nigga. Y'all would have been complaining about why he playing him. It's not disrespect. He just knows his role, and he needs to stay there. It's okay. We're going to talk about all that shit in a good second, because I'm getting tired of this fraud.
Wait, Lo, did you get the PC tweet?
The PC tweet, where's it at?
I put it in the it's coming through the chat right now.
It's coming to the chat. All right, bet. Yeah, we need everybody in here for a second. Now, I want to take the time out for y'all to understand something real quick, how everything busts down for me today. I was actually supposed to catch a flight, last minute shenanigans and changes at the last second for me to go over to House of Highlights to record the video that y'all know I'm supposed to be recording. I don't necessarily know if that's supposed to be out there, but it's out there now. As I end up missing the flight, I busted Yui real quick, came back home, I checked my phone, I'm like, hey man. Also, the traffic was crazy. Hey man, this actually might be a good thing if I miss this game because it's a 20-point blowout. 20-point blowout. As I'm then coming down home, I look down my phone again, I'm like, damn, 15, damn, 20, damn, 5, damn, 2? Damn. I was looking throughout every now and then. I look at the box score, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what's going on. I'm going to go back and rewatch the games, and then I'm going to add to this video. But then I saw what I saw, and yet again, Tatum is performing in ways in which it does not make any sense to justify putting him in these conversations. Before I get there, I do want to say this. Shout out to the New York Knicks playing amazing basketball, grit, grind, gritty ball out there defending, clamping niggas up. Mikal Bridges game-winning block. OG Anunoby doing his thing defensively. And Jalen Brunson playing AI hoops. Another nigga came along for the ride. Josh Hart and Towns came along with him as well. And that's all it takes to beat this team, apparently. But as I was doing it, I'm going down like, all right, Horford, he 0 for 5. Derek White not making his threes. Drew Holiday not, but bare minimum, I know Tatum got me. Nope, early on in the game, it was Jaylen Brown. We gonna get to that nigga as well. Don't you dare worry, because you niggas who been pushing that propaganda also need to shut the fuck up. But we gonna get to the best player on the team first. The nigga that y'all keep trying to put in these convos, y'all claiming he better than this player and that player, talking about he in KD convos now if he going to win another championship. Let me be the first to let you know that nigga can go 3-peat. He ain't never touching Kevin Durant. We done with that dumb shit about, oh, he winning this, he winning that. We not hearing that shit. Oh, first team All-NBA, I'm not hearing it. That nigga got first team All-NBA when they changed the rules. Niggas like KD was competing with LeBron and Kawhi, nigga. I'm not hearing it. A month ago had Jeff T telling me how this nigga Tatum is better than Giannis. We sitting here arguing with Mars about who this nigga is just because he has the most responsibility on the team. But first things first, let me initiate this before we get any further. Stop putting that nigga in convos he don't belong in. Stop. I don't want to hear it no more. Stop. No one's disrespecting that nigga. He just not good enough. When Steve Kerr told that nigga to go sit down, it's because he wasn't making his shots, my nigga. He went a whole offs, not making shit, went into the fucking Olympics, still not making shit. Steve Kerr put that man in the lineup, he would have been a traitor, my nigga. Y'all would have been complaining about why he playing him. It's not disrespect. He just knows his role, and he needs to stay there. It's okay if he's top 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's okay, my nigga. But what I know for a fact, he not in the stratosphere with Jokic, Giannis, SGA, Luka when that nigga healthy. He ain't in those convos. And that's okay. It's okay. It is okay. It's you niggas who keep forcing us to have these convos with him, and we keep telling you, no, stop forcing him. It ain't gonna work. Niggas got hype because he ran through a conference where everybody was injured. Niggas still getting fooled to shoot a bunch of jump shots that he ain't been making. That nigga is 6'9". 6'9". 6'9". Go down low, attack the basket. Secondly, it is amazing. I'm happy for him. The development is needed. The ball handling, passing play, those things are needed for Tatum to grow his game because, quite frankly, he's the only one really on that team that can create advantages for everybody else. It was needed. But just because he's doing those things, just because he developed those things, does not mean that he's as good as those things as everyone else. It does not mean that. That nigga is playing on a team where there's three-point shooting at every fucking position. Everyone, every position, even niggas coming off the bench shooting. So yes, it's easier to make reads. Nothing he has to do is sophisticated, my nigga. Nothing. Especially to the degree of other players you keep comparing him to. Thirdly, but lo, he plays defense. He does play defense in contrast to other players in the top 5, 7, or 10. He plays better defense than Jokic, Luka. He does. Congratulations. But when you are liable to be this bad offensively, it does not matter about what you do defensively. And as a sidebar, he's still not so great defensively that it makes up for what the fuck we keep watching from this man. And I want to be clear because niggas love to do this thing where they pin you down to a take after a game. I don't believe he's this bad. This is a yikes. This is really, really bad. But what I do know is that I have seen this enough to know that this is who Tatum is. I don't have to sit here and wait for these games to occur. They just fucking happen. They always happen because this is who this nigga is. That's what it is. You're in a position to go back to back, play at a high level, win a championship, and all you have to do is perform well enough for your team to score 90 points. Nigga, you score 4 for 12 in the second half? You blow another 20-point lead? Brother, you finished tonight 5 for 19 from the field, 1 for 5 from behind the arc. Granted, you're grabbing boards, but nigga, you're not a role player. 13 and 14? No. And I must admit, Ball Don't Stop might have had a point. Because the analytic hoops got this nigga fried. You're fried. That positionless basketball shit, because if we're going to be honest, a lot of people always say, well, what did LeBron do to the game? What LeBron did to the game is he's now convinced a bunch of 6'9" niggas that they can handle the ball and initiate offense. You can't! KD and LeBron got you niggas all the way blowed. You can't, nigga! You can improve, but you can't do it. That's why when you niggas get to the offs and niggas start really playing defense and pressuring you niggas, oh my God, you don't know what to do. It's another reason why a lot of the older folks who criticize the game will sit here and tell you, hey, you niggas not really this nice. They just changed the sport. They open the game up and they stop allowing them to be physical. As soon as niggas get physical in the offs, you can see what's happening. You see what's happening. You see what's happening. You niggas not Bron. You're not KD. Stop dribbling the ball. Go get a point guard for these niggas. Some of them actually need point guards. But what I do know is this. You all can sit here and say what you want to say about what I just said. A lot of these things I've already said before about Tatum. But what I do know is this. Stop putting him in convos he does not belong in. It won't come across as disrespect if you stop comparing this niggas to people they don't belong in with. We're all unanimously fine with that nigga being between 7 and 10, and he'll get to 5 if niggas are hurt. We're okay with that. We're cool, we're chill with it. It's you niggas who want to keep here and jump him over Giannis and Jokic and Luka and Shea. He's not there. He's not there. But if you want to entertain those convos, be my guest. And trust me, I'll be the first one ready to go to tell you to stop doing it, nigga. Stop. But even beyond that, to Jayson Tatum, figure it the fuck out, my guy. Figure it out. You're on a team talented enough to beat the fucking Knicks. And they not winning right now because of you. Secondly, this nigga Jaylen Brown also lost his marbles as well. 1 for 7 in the second half? Tatum gets put in conversations he don't belong in. Jaylen Brown gets put in books that he don't belong in. If there's a book of top 10, 15 players, that nigga Jaylen Brown don't need to be in it. I told you this shit from the beginning of the season. Oh, no, he not top 25. No! The league is too talented. And if he is, he's 23, 4, or 5, depending on who's healthy and available. But that's it. And you know what? It's okay. But when you winning bias niggas jump out the window and start claiming that he's top 15 or top 10, because I remember those lists in the beginning of the season, again, I'll be right here, front and center, preparing to remind you again who that nigga is. And he's not that nigga. He's a really good player. Great. I believe he deserved the Supermax, in contrast to what a lot of people say. When you put into context the situation that the Boston Celtics are in, they have to retain some type of talent, so that makes sense. Supermax does not equate to top 10, top 15 player, though. It don't. And again, that is okay. I cannot highlight that enough. It is okay that these niggas are not top 5, top 10, top 15. It's okay. I still think that they can win, even though Tatum is not a top 5 player. And even though Jaylen Brown is not a top 15 player, I still think that they could win a championship. That's you niggas. That's why when they don't win these games, I put some blame on Al Horford and Drew Holiday. Because if I had to talk about Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown like they were 2 top 5 or top 15 players, then we would have to have different conversations. But these conversations I've already checked out on because I've seen enough. But Tatum, be better. I don't think you top 5, but I certainly don't think you're this bad. Be better. Analytic ball got you fucked. Got Jaylen Brown fucked. You niggas chucking threes like you're Curry and Clay. What the fuck is you niggas doing? Make alterations, adjustments. Stop doing the same thing over and 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 over. Stop doing that shit. Do something else. You are talented enough to score in other ways. And if you're not, I ain't gonna lie, if he's not, we gonna really have some convos then if he's not. But yeah, I just want everybody to know. Stop putting them niggas in conversations. And yes, OKC, I'm sorry, we're gonna go back to the game, but OKC is putting belt to ass 57-30. 57-30, because that's the team that really is supposed to win. That's the team I had winning. Thank God they came out. Shea, 4 for 4. That's how you respond, brother. Lou Dort, 10 points. Jalen Williams, 10 points. Hartenstein ain't missed a shot. That's how y'all niggas respond. That's how you respond. Hold on, wait, let me before we get back to this game. Shout out to my brother Mars. Quick PSA. Tatum is not the best player in the world. Tatum is not better than Jokic. Tatum is not better than Shea. Tatum is not better than Luka. Tatum is not better than Giannis. And I can't believe we still have to say those things. But I don't think Tatum is this bad. I just don't. I refuse to believe that he's this bad. But when you go on a stretch where you're in the middle of one postseason run, 39% from the field, 32% from behind the arc, if it's not at the rim, anything in between from at the rim to at the top of the key three, 10%, 35%, 37%, 16%. That shit is fucking despicable. Bro, and these are top of the key threes. Then there's something else I want to check. How many of these shots are you wide open on? So unless it's open, he ain't even taking that many wide open looks. So unless it's open, basically catch and shoot. Oh no, it's not even catch and shoot. Boy, Tatum, this is actually bad. And this doesn't include today's game either. Damn, Tatum, this is bad. Damn, Tatum. Damn, bro. Damn. Actually, what are your fourth quarter numbers? Playoffs. What does Tatum's second half numbers look like? Tatum in the second half so far, he's averaging 14 points, shooting 33% from the field in the second half. Oh my word. 32% from behind the arc in the second half. Oh my days, Tatum, bro, what are you doing on the floor? How are you this bad? How are you this bad in the second half? Now, what are you doing in the fourth quarter, Tatum? It's playoffs, right? It's playoffs. Get stats, fourth quarter. Tatum in the fourth quarter this year, he's shooting 30% from the field and 18% from three. Tatum, why are you this bad? Why are you this bad? Clutch. Let's see clutch time stats. Playoffs. Look at New York, Detroit. Shit that they just went to. Al Horford, Derek White. We might have to just put the team in. BOS. Tatum is shooting 20% from the field in the clutch. Oh my, he hasn't made a single three yet in the clutch. Bro. How are you this bad? Bro, this is bad. Bro. Jesus Christ. And if Matt is correct, general, I don't know, filter, if you're a 20-point scorer in the playoffs, there's only 20 of these niggas that exist. Okay. Tatum is right there. Okay, cool. Tatum, out of all players in the playoffs so far, who is averaging 20 points or more, all these players, 20 of them, Tatum has the worst field goal percentage. He has the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eighth worst 3-point percentage. So it's not, I don't know, his efficiency might not be that bad. It might not be that bad, chat. It might not be that bad. How is Jaylen Brown turning the ball over this much? But Tatum is right there with top 10 in turnovers. This is I want to be clear. I don't think that he's this bad. I just don't. I don't think that he's this bad. But when you see it, it's bad. It's really, really, really bad. There's just no way. But stop putting him in these conversations, man. Stop putting him in these convos. All right, let's get to these super chats, dawg. Let's get to these super chats. We the best said Jayson Tatum not even top 15 anymore from me. That's a lot. King Cal, said, take the jersey down, souls. That's tough, man. I'm so happy I took my jersey down. Get them frauds off my back wall. SLZ Eli says, Souls, I thought the Knicks were sweet. Oh, Soul, y'all must have really been giving it to Soul. That's tough. King Cal said, the thing is that he thinks he's Kobe. That is also true. Just be yourself, man. We love you for you. We the best said we gotta have an honest conversation about Tibbs is out coaching Missoula.
Now you getting that ass smacked by the New York Knickerbockers, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you niggas? Fuck is wrong with you niggas?
On main stage.
How they lose again? Golly, at home, at the crib. Damn.
20 point
right,
lead.
real talk. Yeah, they were up by 20 again.
They were up by 20 again.
Hey, how's your guy Tatum doing? Real talk.
Nigga, it's Tatum right now. You talking about? Y'all give a fuck about no Tatum right now?
Oh, wow.
Damn. And then Jokic's just getting every stroke he can take right now. Goodness gracious.
Here's a bad game right here, dog.
Yeah, Mikal Bridges had 14.
Oh, this is a lovely day. This is a beautiful day.
Mikal Bridges had 14 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Mikal had 14. And real talk, they had a 20-point lead, not in the first quarter, not in the second quarter, not in the beginning of the third. They had a 20-point lead.
In the fourth?
No, and by like 3 or 4 minutes left in the third.
Oh, nigga.
They had a 15-point lead in the fourth quarter. This all
Tatum
happened.
shot 5 of 19 again?
Yes.
Yeah, he was 1 for 5 in the
Oh
fourth.
my goodness. So I already know he done sold my parlay.
Yeah, they were up by 20 points with 3:12 left to go in the game. In the third quarter, excuse me. And 3:12 left to go in the third quarter.
Imagine if they get swept by the Knicks.
Bro, we're going to have convos.
We're going to have the talks.
We're going to have convos.
Wait. If they get swept by the Knicks, bro.
Yes, bro.
Man,
No, everybody gonna have to give all the credit in the world to the Knicks for being aggressive in the offseason. If they beat the Bucks.
And Jalen Brunson too for taking the pay
You're
cut.
like, it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta give them credit for the cat move, even the McHale move.
The McHale and double down to OG.
Just to lose to
oh
OKC,
yeah,
though. Just to lose to OKC.
hey, real talk. You see how the game ended or no?
Oh yeah, you didn't see that either. No.
It was Jayson Tatum dribbled. He kind of stumbled a bit. He dribbled to the sideline or the mid range, and he went up for a one-legged shot, passed out of it. McHale stole. He got another game-winning steal.
Damn.
He literally couldn't handle ball pressure from Mikal Bridges. Was stumbling.
Hey, but he's an elite playmaker, though. He's an elite playmaker.
Stumbling going left.
I know who that is up here.
I know it's Huntington. Oh,
yeah.
Just so everybody knows too, they had a 20-point lead with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the third quarter. From that moment on, the Celtics shot 18% from the field, 14% from behind the arc, 5 for 28 from the field, just overall. Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown in that stretch, 0 for 5 from the field. Tatum in that stretch, 1 for 5 from the field. Horford in that stretch, 1 for 6 from the field. Derek White in that stretch, 0 for 5 from the field.
Were they still shooting threes?
0 for 2 for Brown, 0 for 2 for Tatum, 0 for 2 for Horford, 0 for 4 for Derek White.
I be trying to tell niggas, bro, that 3-point shot is such a variance-reliant shot, bro. Like,
Mikal through that stretch put up 14 points, 6 for 10 from the field, 2 for 6 from behind the arc. Brunson put up 9. Also, Drew Holiday fouled Brunson at the end of the game too to give them the lead back again.
Yeah.
Miles Bridges.
The way they got into the bonus was that when the Knicks were making their comeback, they were down by like 3. They started hacking Mitchell Robinson, and so the Knicks got into the bonus earlier than they would have.
Playing analytic ball.
Josh Hart is outscoring Jayson Tatum through the first 2 games of the series. Good Lord, man.
I'm walking here.
Why you gotta do that?
Wait a minute. I'm walking here 15
Congratulations.
miles. I'm walking here
I don't know.
What?
This is your friend.
in my robe.
Get your friend.
What?
No shoes on.
Somebody's saving.
Bare feet.
No.
If what?
If the Celtics lose tonight.
Oh my God. Oh, don't do that, Paul.
I'm walking.
Paul, not tonight.
I'm
man.
telling you
Take
right
this
now.
serious. Take the serious.
No, I'm taking
no,
this
not
serious.
tonight. Not tonight.
Well, I hope he done started to get him a head start.
Ain't no way.
Niggas about to play that fucking The Incredible Hulk music,
5 in
nigga.
the morning.
He not walking. He not walking 8 hours.
Yeah, right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm walking. Yeah. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Gotta walk, homie.
Oh my God, Dre.
I guarantee this one. Put the house on this game.
He was just saying,
Put the
Put the house on this game.
Nigga said put the house on it. Just like you put the house on them hoes on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I saw that. This is what he posted.
No.
Nigga posted
8 hours, 2 minutes is crazy.
in a robe, barefooted. You're not walking in that. Is this it?
Going back to Tatum, to your point, in the 2020s, he's first in wins, points, threes, stocks,
He's on a
second
KD
in
trajectory,
rebounds,
all right.
second in assists, third in steals, fourth in blocks.
In playoffs.
In playoffs over the last 5 years.
Jeez.
Yeah, we're gonna look up at his legacy.
He's one guy we're gonna have, if he get a chip and another couple more, we're gonna have some uncomfortable conversations about where he's staying in history. Because people don't want to give him the credit. We're gonna have some like, shoot, is he better than KD one day? If he get a couple more, think about it. I mean, right now his statistics is online.
You talking
like
stat
I'm just
better?
saying, it's pointing. He's heading in the KD direction. Like he can do everything KD can do.
Oh man.
They similar. What? In a lot of ways.
Oh man.
He might have even got more.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
See,
Oh,
this
wow.
is what's wrong with that Celtic fan base and that Celtic disease in the first place. You niggas is not that good, gang. You niggas really live off black and white hoops. Since then, you got Larry. That's it. Y'all got 1 or 2 years of KG. Your best player for years was Paul Pierce. And now it's Jayson Tatum. Who gives a fuck? He's not Kevin Durant. Jayson Tatum is not Kevin Durant, bro.
And I want y'all to know, Jayson Tatum growing up is in the same vein as Paul Pierce as a player. I promise you, no one talked about Paul Pierce when I was growing up. Nobody gave a fuck about the Celtics. Zero, zilch, nada. They were not on the radar. Now, I'm not saying that may not be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it probably should be better coverage, but I'm just letting y'all know. The Celtics were nobodies. Nobody didn't give a fuck about the Celtics throughout the 2000s, especially after, like, 2002. Nobody didn't give a fuck about them. None. Paul Pierce would make an all-NBA team here and there, but there were just too many other players that were so much better than Pierce. Tatum would be on that exact same trajectory. That's the trajectory he would actually be on. Really what Paul Pierce need to be saying, if I was on a team like this Celtics team, me and Tatum will be on the same trajectory. That's what he should be saying. Not Kevin fucking Durant. No, because neither one of y'all niggas sniffing that trajectory.
What's up? What's going on? You was A-okay after that Lakers loss, but now after somebody question you about Tatum, who said that? Who said?
Wait, no, Marcel. No. He's not getting this off.
Hey, hold on. Real talk. I will say. She was feeling it after the Lakers loss. I was hearing that.
First of all, no.
I will say that.
The same nigga who is I'm Rockets fan, you're not talking about shit about no other team because I'm loyal to my team. No, you're not getting that off. You literally switch teams, switch players, switch everything, whoever's winning. No, I don't give a fuck if you got 20 teams.
Chat. Hold on.
No, you're not getting that off. You're not getting that off. No.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to chat. I'm not even talking to you. Chat, she be setting up traps for herself because then just 30 seconds ago, she said, I'm a fan of basketball. But now I'm not allowed to be a fan of basketball.
No. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference, team hopper. There's a difference, bouncer. I only go for my teams. I don't go for no other teams. So no, I'm not about to let y'all get this off. Just because I actually like players, no, I'm not stopping because I was actually being quiet. See, Diesel came up in here talking crazy and no, he knew it was already happening. I'm not stopping. I can literally out-talk all of y'all. I don't care because I was literally quiet. I was sitting here arguing with Spike and his little group of fans. Y'all not about to hear me on this. You niggas are so nasty for no reason.
Can I watch this clip just so we can wrap it up? Because the game is really done. The game is done. They put in their bench.
We're not letting this off.
I just want to see this clip so I can wrap this up. Because apparently this is the clip from Ash. This is the Ash clip. So let me see.
Oh God. Shoot it, Ash. He's been efficient.
Your niggas aren't gonna want to hear because of PRA and true shooting against a Miles Turner-led defense, right? So listen, you want to say Giannis is better than him? Go ahead, right? I'm not going to sit here and debate with stupid-ass niggas who don't want to break down the game and what's happening on the fucking court. All I know is, bro, I know Tatum's better on both sides of the fucking ball.
Say bye to Hallie and 5, motion, and D.
First of all, Giannis hasn't had a competent defense for like 2 years at this point, bro. Like, I'm not saying I get why.
We saw him in 23, boss.
Yeah, I was about to say that's fair. Defense was good. But acting like as if Giannis has been actually been able to have like a consistent and competent defense while even like dealing with but the nigga got Dame and a part of it was his problem, but Dame wasn't there for the time.
Hey, but KB, you know part of why he can't have a competent defense because his team didn't move off of Brook Lopez. And do you know why they didn't want to move off of Brook Lopez, KB?
Don't tell me about the
because Giannis can't play with a center who can't shoot the fucking basketball.
My nigga, he's the inside forward. That's why. Like, what? He needs to play that. Like, that's why.
Those are limitations he brings to roster construction.
My nigga,
that should flaw you as a player.
You can also see limitations when it comes to Jayson Tatum and his scoring stuff. Like when Boston has a lowest.
So he was genuinely actually arguing this. That's tough. Also, I need to
rank that instigation on a scale of 1 to 10. How I do?
Okay, this is nasty. Let me. I want to.
Nah, fact. Hey, man.
That shit was weak, nigga.
Hold on, I want because I about 11 assists. The shooting splits would have been.
I wouldn't have shot 40 from the three. I wouldn't have shot enough, but I would have got to the basket easy.
Jamal Murray with the Pacers. I'm not mad at it.
Jamal Murray, cook.
Yeah, that nigga get out here and be in the bubble again.
I'm the hater. I'm the hater, chat. Chat, just so people who are watching this knows like what's happening right now. In this video, they start literally listing off a bunch of people who they believe could do the exact same thing Hallie is doing in the Pacers offense. So we just start naming a bunch of people. One of which was Jeff Teague.
Oh, wow.
We were just throwing names out. Now, I conceded on the idea of like Dame and Curry, but we just kept throwing like lower and lower names, and then we just got, to Jamal Murray. Niggas.
What you say, DJ?
You is, bro.
They traded him for Jason Kidd.
Low T got Tatum over Giannis. No, he don't.
Yeah, I do.
Damn,
you said why?
That's out the way.
Why is Tatum over Giannis?
He can do everything Giannis can do, and he wins.
Oh, wow. And he can shoot.
Yeah.
I don't think he can pass as good as.
And you can't bag up to the free throw line.
I mean,
Giannis passed because he don't have no choice, Lo.
Why do you have no more choice? Because once he like draw the defense and
because he's not a gifted. Giannis is not a gifted passer, bro.
Okay,
James Harden.
What does that mean? Like? Yeah, I'm about to say, what does that mean? Because he's not he's not as gifted as like Harden.
No, but I'm
saying,
if Giannis didn't have to pass the ball, nigga, he wouldn't pass the ball. Like,
but me hearing this back is kind of crazy. like I don't know. I understand what he's trying to say, but that doesn't mean that he's not a gifted passer. You still forcing the defense to manipulate to your whim and then making the reads. In some capacity, still makes you a really good passer. And regardless if he's not gifted or not, he's better than Tatum at it. So I don't know. The fact that he has to and he's able to do it, doesn't that still?
Yeah, Sam Merrill is not enough.
You gotta get him some help.
Yeah, get fat TJ McConnell out of here.
I just think Jayson Tatum can do more. Like
he can.
Tatum better than. Where's Tatum at then?
I don't know. Yeah,
Boston. As a like all in the league right now.
Boston.
Like in the league right now, because if he over Giannis, I mean, I'm assuming you got him like third.
Shout out to PJ.
Yeah, I got Jokic 1, Shai Gilgeous 2.
Oh, so you do
Jayson Tatum. Where you got him?
Nah, I got Giannis 3, but man, I guess different crowd, you know. Now I got Tatum like 5th or 6th, but so you're not moved by Giannis improving as like a shooter, like a mid-range shooter this year.
Throwing that
shoulder is nice, but I could put Jayson Tatum in any situation and it's gonna work.
You can put Jayson Tatum in any situation. This is such a
nigga boy.
This is why this is a.
But that show in the morning going.
Boy, this is a bad take. Boy, this is a bad take. This is a bad take. Boy, this is a bad take.
I'm not gonna lie, Ron. Hey, Ron, I'm done with this dude, Ron. I'm out on this dude.
This a bad take, bro. This a bad take.
This nigga Teague takes been aged like milk, boy. First out Harden shit. Not this. I ain't gonna lie.
This a bad take. And again, I want to be clear. This is the same. This is not only the same like stream where he was saying that, but he was also saying like Hallie overrated just because. I don't want to say overrated, but he just said Hallie isn't as good as people make him out to be because he's in a system with a bunch of spacing. That's literally what he said. And also the fact that he just passed the ball to Nembhard or someone else to take the last shot. Come to find out, the nigga has like the highest accuracy on game-winning shots. Oh man, all I gotta say is, bro, people just gotta stop putting
leading
Tatum.
his team in attempts too, but it's whatever.
Huh?
Leading his team in attempts too. It's fine.
Okay. We gotta stop putting Tatum in these combos, dog. And it's okay. It's okay that Tatum is like 5 through 7, depending on who's healthy or not, right? But like there is a noticeable gap between the top 3 to 4 players in the NBA and where Jayson Tatum is at. There's a gap, and again, that's okay. That's okay. That is okay.